Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Tengoku Struggle, going to finish up Jack's route today. Well, get our happy ending and everything, and then, maybe actually get to do the bad end at some point. Because, I've recorded this already once before. You know the deal. But anyway. And why are you here? Listen, everyone. Under Father's orders, he'll now be living here with us. Him? A human.
Look at this. As of yesterday, I'm assigned to the Eternal Hell.
Oh, right, he's got the, I forgot, too. He's got the little wristband. He's like, look, I got my fucking handcuff. That is so cumbersome and ridiculous. He proudly held up his handcuff for Goemon to see. And you were assigned to the same place as me? You're kidding. Now you have to be best friends.
If you don't believe me, you can go back to hell and check.
You can go to hell and check! Oh my god, anyway. Goemon's so mad. So with that said, I hope you'll all get along then.
Oh, I have to go clean.
I have to go run. I have to go to the arcade. What? Wait, everyone! It's so funny because they're all like, yeah, we don't like him, but yet at the same time, you were all, like, being nice to him, and, like, now you just want to pretend you didn't want to adopt this fucking stray, despite the fact that you were all fucking willing to adopt the damn stray. It's kind of ridiculous. I love it. I have to go buy some coffee beans. Later.
I guess I'm really not wanted here.
If you really weren't, they'd have beaten you out of the house, so you're fine. Everyone just isn't honest with themselves.
That's not really it.
It really is. I had my differences with them when we first came here.
You mentioned that before, but I really can't believe it seeing y'all now.
Right now, we're all friends. Friends. So you really don't have to feel pressured. He looked down as if in thought and gave a small sigh.
That's right. What should we do about Jack?
He's still considered missing while in critical condition.
Well, maybe we should have him die.
What?
I didn't dislike being around everyone as Jack, but I'm sure it would just cause another commotion if I did appear as him again.
And I mean, I was thinking of this the first time when I played through. It's like, you're gonna walk around and you're, oh, Jack's dead, and then you're walking around. Like, people are gonna see you, but then I don't think it occurred to me really, like, people who go to hell can still walk around. So people are like, oh, it's Jack! Jack's dead, but like, I mean, because literally he's actually dead now, and he went to hell, like, and you know what I mean? So it's like, because at first my brain is like, you can't be like, oh, well, we'll just have Jack die, and then you are gonna walk around in the city and expect that people aren't gonna recognize you. You know what I mean? Like, people are gonna fucking recognize you. And I'm like, did you not? How is that gonna work? Like, because they never talk about that. But then it's like, but actually, it would be fine because in this world, like, people from hell walk around all the time, so, you know. But you'd still, like, whether you say Jack is dead or you're fine, like, you're still walking around and people are still gonna be like, oh my god! You know what I mean? So, like, you're not really, like, getting rid of Jack by saying that he died. You know what I mean? It's not like in the real world, or like in a world where you don't have this other realm, right? Like, oh, well, what should we do with this oh, well, we'll just say they died and then you can go be yourself and you're gonna move someplace else. We're walking around in Asakusa where everyone recognizes you. So, like, even if Jack is dead, you're still Jack. People are still gonna think you're Jack. They're still gonna swarm you. You know what I mean? So it's like, you're not really fixing any problem with killing off Jack. You know what I mean? Anyway.
I make a report that his body's been found. Everything will be fine.
I suppose that's one way of handling it, but I'm sure your fans would be saddened as well.
I'm sure everyone will forget about me right away.
Yeah, don't say that. I mean, and we know that that's not true. Okay?
That's just what people are like. Fads change again and again.
Yeah, but celebrities you like who, like, die, you might, like, not think about constantly, but you remember them every once in a while. And you're like, oh, man, like, oh, you know? Like, right now, you just thought of several celebrities that you know of that have died that you're like, oh, man, that's a shame. So, like, no, people are going to be like, Jack? Who? Oh, there was a guy named Jack. Oh, wow, totally forgot. No one's going to, you know what I mean? So, like, plus, even if people did, like, okay, it's been a couple years, you're in hiding, people have gotten past it, and they moved on with their lives, and some are in the back of the mind, they're like, oh, man, I used to really like Jack. Too bad he died. Whatever. Someone's going to see you, recognize you, and re-remember. You know what I mean? It's not like you died and you just magically are completely forgotten, and if somebody sees you that knew who you were, they have no clue who you are anymore. You don't get erased, when you die. Like, that's not how it works. Like, he's got faulty logic, this one. You've been alive for a long time. I expect you to be a little more intelligent. Stop it. Don't buy my headset. It's very expensive, and you're not chewing on the ear pads. Don't do that. Naughty bird. He had watched such changes come and go alone for so long. That isn't exactly a heartless way to put it, but still...
I really feel sorry about Shinosuke. I snuck a peek at the email address for the show, but it seems like no one's contacted it yet.
That's true, we never found Shinosuke. And it makes me sad. Thanks. That's all fine now. My friend said she still won't give up even after this, and I intend to keep searching too.
I see. I'll help too.
Huh? Who could it be? Tetsunojo, we have a guest! Let's go outside! Guess who? Still hoping he was gonna be Shinosuke. Ichise? I couldn't hide my surprise when I saw him. Not only was he safe, his face was... Hello, sorry to come by so suddenly. I know. He's got his scars back. That's kind of sad. And, like, he went crazy because of Shinobiku's blood inside of him, but it's still, like, sad. Like, I mean, I would forgive him for that, you know what I mean? Because he was kind of being puppeted in a way, but it's like, even if you weren't going to be Shinosuke, we don't know. But I feel like this was his arc. This is it in Tetsuno Jack's route, and, like, not really going to see anything dealing with him and, Goemon's route. Goemon's is going to be, like, who the fuck is actually puppeting it? Because I'm starting to think it's not Shinobikuni, you know what I mean? We kind of had that suspicion beforehand. Especially because she was so willing to give up everything when we got Asaemon back into hell. She was like, alright, peace out! So, like, this doesn't seem like her main priority, But anyway. No, we're happy to see you, but your face...
Let me go back to what it was before.
On his cheeks were large scars. They certainly weren't made with makeup. I was let go of, told I couldn't be used. So, I don't have that power anymore. Is this how Ichise was supposed to be saved? And this is out of nowhere, but I decided to leave the country, and then there's like this, and it's like, he's gonna leave the country, so it's like, well, we can't hook you up with our bestie. I'm not sure you deserve her, but, like, I will forgive you for what you did, but, like, but still, I don't know. But, like,
What?
I did some investigating, and it seems like there's a very skilled doctor in New York. I thought I might ask them for help. You mean, to get your scars healed? I don't know. I don't have an invitation or anything, so it's entirely possible that they might just send me away on the spot. But for that trip, I intend on studying language and acting.
Did she say...
I have a request for you, Jack. When my next role as a lead for a show is decided, please write the song for it. Something that'll rock the world.
What are you saying?
I was happy you remembered what I said. And thanks to what you told me, I was able to get back to my roots. Enma, I'm so very sorry to you too. He bowed his head down so far, I thought he might snap in half. I felt so pathetic and ashamed that I couldn't bring myself to see you, but I still wanted to apologize. It's all right. It really is.
I'm really, really sorry for causing you so much trouble.
He bowed his head down again. Tetsunojo was beside me, desperately trying to hold back tears. I felt I might start crying too. I was just so horrible during all this. You were being controlled and puppeted, sir. We can't be mad at you for that. On top of joining that act, I messed up really bad. I really am such trash. But I realized something. Even after all that, I really can't give up on being an actor. I faced the worst parts of me and made my decision. From now on, no matter what hurdles I face, I'll endure them. I'll prove that I can.
I see.
So, even after all this trouble, can I ask you for something? What is it? Please give this card to that child. It's embarrassing, but you can read what's on it. It goes by too fast. To Mr. Ryoma Yamadera. I must move on to my next mission. I leave the peace of this town to you. I know you'll be able to become an amazing hero, so work hard in your studies and training. Until we meet again, the Red Spinner. I like how he's like, here, could you give this to that kid? Also, you can read what's on it, and then proceeds to, like, read to us what's on it instead of letting us read it. Like, okay, sir, simmer down. Ichi-say, can you give it to him, saying it's from the Red Spinner? He's a little traumatized by you. Of course. I promise I'll get it to him. Ichi-say, I'm a failure as a hero, and actually, I wasn't good enough of a person that deserved to be admired by that child. So at the very least, I want to work hard enough so I can face him again someday. That is my atonement for what I did. Ichi-say, like, he's a good boy deep down, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't think, like, yeah, he wasn't totally puppeted necessarily, but, I mean, he was kind of puppeted by Shinobi. It was her blood and everything that made him go mad with power type of a thing, like, because of all of the ideals and everything he's got inside of him, so... But still, it's not really his fault. It's not really your fault. You had magic blood inside you that made you crazy. You know, you're still pretty wholesome. All right, I'm off. Until we meet again. Heroes never die, after all. We're not exactly heroes, so okay. But we're all dead, so. Ichi-say, I'm glad he was safe and doing all right.
Damn it. Ichi-say, why did you have to ask me that? I failed to die again. Jack can't disappear after being asked that now.
Let's just say you had to undergo a long-term treatment, Jack. The handcuff, anybody gonna notice that? Like, you could just be like, no, I died, but here I am as a citizen of hell. I mean, this is what I don't understand. It's not like... They're kind of like, oh, we'll just say Jack's dead, and it's like people are still going to recognize you. And he's like, oh, I can't die now. We'll just say you had a long treatment. You've got a handcuff. You could just go with Jack died. People are still going to recognize you. You're like, oh, I died. Oh, and now I'm a Denzian of hell. So, like, cool, whatever. And I'm like, you know. But you know what I mean? Like, and I've gotten special permission to, like, stay here in the human realm and, like, how about doing stuff for King Enma? Because whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you could just be honest. It's not like people are going to be like, what? Jack died? Like, yeah, but here's his, like, hell form. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like, oh my god, we can't tell them that we're people from hell because everybody in Asakusa knows about it. So it's like, it's not like it's a secret thing. It's very weird. They kind of, like, the way they handled it is a little weird, as if they kind of forgot their own story in a way. Like, forgot that, like, everybody knows that hell exists and knows that people from hell walk around in Asakusa and stuff like that, and, like, it's not a big secret. So, like, it's like you kind of forgot that, and you're like, don't worry about it. Like, it's a little bizarre, but whatever. It's a minor thing where you're like, it's just a little... You're, like, questioning it. It's like a little question mark over it. Like, did you forget your own rules for, like, the storyline? And, like, the world building that you did? I don't know. Anyway.
Boss, it seems I'm quite hungry.
I hope you'll get used to that appetite now.
I feel like I understand now how Kikinosuke can eat so much.
Huh? Oh, that's right. You still haven't seen him transform yet.
Transform?
Hey, newbie, come over here for a second. Up on the roof. Yona? I froze at his glaring expression.
Was this like some kind of hazing? Like how you see in movies and manga?
And don't talk back. Hey, Yona!
That's alright, boss. If this is supposed to be a rite of passage of some kind, I'll gladly take it on.
Nice, you got guts. Yona, I know you and the others are plotting something idiotic again. What? No, we're not. In any case, no girls allowed. Again with that outdated sexism! Listen, okay? Don't go up there no matter what. Like, I'm gonna listen to you. Do you really think I'll back down just because you said that? You're far too naive. I do trust them for the most part, but they do tend to get carried away with things sometimes. I'm worried that they're going to tell Tetsunojo something strange. Huh? I was wondering where Tama was, but he's here too.
So, what is it you want to talk to me about?
And there are some things we want to tell you before you start living here.
I get lazy on the cleaning and you die. On occasion, you're to thoroughly give me a wash and shampoo and rinse, as well as some brushing, meow.
You need to join me on my runs to keep in shape. Play games with me and come out to get rice with me on occasion, too. Like they're all being demandy about, you better be our friend. It's so cute. I love it. They're so wholesome for being just trash from hell. Like, you know? All their demands were so adorable. I couldn't help but let out a laugh as I stood there spying on them. Hey, I told you not to come. Practicing male chauvinism isn't good, you know.
So, what are you asking me, Lord Ishikawa?
To never put our Lord Hell Guardian in danger.
Alright, I promise I won't.
It's not like we're welcoming you here, got it? It's an order from Old Man Enma, so we have to, alright? Again, they're now all pretending they're Goemon with the, I'm the dad who doesn't want the cat but is gonna absolutely love the cat. Like, this whole fucking route has been this, just full of that. Right. We're just letting you stay here after everything that happened.
So, there's actually something I wanted to confirm with you, meow. If you'll be staying here now, does that mean those snacks you gave as a parting gift will be returned back, meow? Actually, while I was home, I ate a whole box that was delivered here, meow.
Tama! That's the first I've heard of this.
Oh, that's completely fine. That'd be boorish to return them anyway, so just accept them as a gift for me moving in here. Really, meow?
And then I get to keep that figure too? Well, I mean, not that I'm happy about it. Oh, right, Kikinosuke. Would you want to show Tetsunojo why you eat so much? Oh, right. I forgot about that. If he can't handle it, that gives us a reason to kick him out.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Show him. What's wrong?
Hey, newbie. Or the guy that isn't yet but might become one. Watch carefully now. Right in front of Tetsunojo, Kikinosuke's gray hair stood on end. So fucking good.
What?
Huh?
Whoa! A wolf? You're a wolf, aren't you? Wow, I didn't know you could do that.
Look at how blushy he fucking is. He's freaking it's so fucking adorable. He's like, big puppy, I can pet! Because he loves fucking petting animals and they run away from... You don't know what you did, Kikinosuke.
Hey, he's excited. There isn't just a cat here, but a wolf too. You're not a pet, but that's amazing.
He doesn't seem afraid at all. That's good.
Can I hold you? I fucking love this so much.
No. Kikinosuke quickly turned away and began running off.
No, come back.
He'll change into some clothes and come back.
A wolf. I see, that's so nice. I wonder if he'll let me touch him.
It didn't scare you, huh?
I did hear about something like that from Azami.
Oh, I see, that's right.
I just didn't know much about it. And that's cool. Right, I see. So that's why he eats a lot. That makes me want to cook even more.
He smiled, making me swoon. He did say he liked animals. I mean, just how much he swooned over Kikinosuke being a wolf. Like, can I pet you? Can I hold you? Can I brush you? And he's freaking out. It's so fucking adorable. And didn't you swoon a little? Because it's cute as shit. Sorry for the wait. Hey, you're back.
Sorry to make you go back and change. Thanks.
In here, I thought you'd get scared and run away. Too bad. And like he's all blushing because he's like, whatever, you weren't scared of me. Yeah, whatever. And he's like, he secretly likes it. They're all ridiculous. Kikinosuke, you can never just be honest, can you? None of them. Huh? I'm always honest. And the rest of you too. There's all 6 mugs here. What are you up to? Right on the table were the mugs, lined up neatly together. There were also packages of deli foods that looked like they were bought from the grocery store. I couldn't help but be excited after seeing all this. I wanted to get sake to watch the moon, but we have someone here who can't drink. Goemon took out one of the bottles of hell cider. The bubbles coming from the mugs in all different colors were sparkling so brilliantly. In the distance was the hell tree, shining magnificently as well. Now then, a toast to Tetsunojo Imai and his new post. Oh, there's our last little CG. I think it's the last. Well, okay, it's in the main part before we get to the after story thing. But like, isn't it adorable? Fucking Tama looks like he's photobombing. I thought, okay, so, and I still think this, but this is something that I thought the first time I played through this. That like, yes, obviously we have other glasses in the house. These are not the only mugs. These are our coffee mugs. We bought them, right? But they're not the only glasses in the motherfucking house. You could have picked anything to have like cider or like champagne or wine or whatever or sake in this case. Well, they're having hell cider, but like whatever drinks that you wanted, we probably have just like plain glasses. There might be wine glasses in the house, whatever, there's probably sake cups. It's Japan, right? But it's the fact that he was like, no, not just any glass. We have to have our matching mugs because that is so symbolic of their group and their friendship and just their little found family that they built. You know what I mean? And that is just... It's the cutest. It's adorable. Stop it. Anyway. Cheers. I love it. It's so cute.
What?
Hey, you held through all the corporate slaves' bullying. Nice job. I'll praise you for that. Hey, that time the other day when you were all being so cold... It's obvious, isn't it?
The same goes for us.
It was pretty rough. I hope you'll cook again. I'll help too.
I'm pretty careful with your cleaning, so you're welcome here.
You guys, they're fucking adorable. I love this little found family. For being a big family of trash, everyone's pretty fucking warm and fuzzy and wholesome. That's all I'm saying. I'm glad your mug didn't go to waste.
I don't know.
With shaking hands, Tetsunojo put his cup down, now filled to the brim with cider. He handled it very carefully so it wouldn't break. Oh, Goemon made him cry! And stop making everything my fault.
Yeah, Goemon's not the only one at fault here. It's all of you. Don't cry this easily. Although there was just something really nice that happened earlier today, so my tear ducts are a bit loose.
What happened? I'll tell you all about it in more detail later, but Ichise visited us to show he was alright. Oh, that's great.
Cider and mugs. That's such an odd pairing. You don't have to welcome me like this. For so long, I've made sure not to become too involved with those around me. To have matching mugs seems so ridiculous. It's laughable you're all supposed to be prisoners from hell.
Hey, there's someone else not being honest here. Tetsunojo am I. You became one of those prisoners from hell starting yesterday, remember? Tetsunojo, take your mug. How about we make another round of cheers, everyone? To celebrate Tetsunojo becoming one of us from hell. Cheers. 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 I think we have to say it in everybody's voice. Even cider in a mug can be nice. This is how we did things in hell. But again, it's the symbolism of the fact that it's your matching mugs. It's not, let's just get glasses. It's no, it's got to be our mugs that we bought together. That's a symbol of our family. That's so fucking cute. Father, thank you for introducing me to everyone here. As I finished off my cider, watching everyone celebrating. Alright, let's eat. I bought all this from the grocery store and snuck it back here, so we're gonna have a barbecue tonight. Yeah, let's do it.
A barbecue on top of drinking on the roof to watch the moon. You're all so carefree, it's ridiculous.
Thanks for the watch and earphones. But seriously, you better come run with me, alright?
Of course. But I'm glad y'all like your gifts. I actually had the hardest time with yours, Goemon.
Oh. Well, we can all use the mill. And what sort of other gifts were you thinking of?
The world's most expensive coffee.
Thank God you didn't buy it. Oh, right. The one you get from the droppings of a civet. It refers to an animal of some kind of family of mammals that I can't pronounce. Its body length is similar to a cat's at 50 to 80 centimeters. Undigested coffee beans found in civet cats' droppings are processed as luxury goods. That's disgusting. It's poop It's poop beans. People ever make fun of, bean water, like leaf water when you drink coffee or tea, but you want poop bean water? That's just disgusting. I'm sorry. I don't care if it's super expensive. Something shit that out. There's a line. That's it. What?
Civets have such an appetite, they even eat the red coffee fruit. What says the shells are so hard, they're expelled without being digested. Because of some fermentation done in their body, it's given a unique, sweet aroma.
How much does it cost, by the way? It depends on the store selling it, but 100 grams might be around 5,000 yen. It's that expensive?
And they're like cats. We got one of those around.
Ralph! Sharaku? No, don't!
Tama, you want some more Nealfals, don't ya? In fact, if this works, I'll get you an even better bed. What? No, that's not happening. He may be a cat, but he's no civet.
But he's a hellcat, so that's probably gonna kill you.
Meow, I accept your challenge, meow!
I'm sorry. Like, listen. Somebody okay, I know, people are like, well, like, who figured out that you could eat an egg came out of a chicken's butt, blah, 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 but that's their unfertilized young. Just disgusting. Yeah, okay, that's kind of gross too, if you think about it. But, like, the thing is, but this is somebody went, oh, these coffee beans got pooped out by this animal. Let's brew them. No. But you know that there is some fucking chuckle fuck out there, probably, like, in buttfuck Alabama or some shit, who was like, I bet we could give coffee beans to the cat and he'll shit it out and it'll be real good. You know there's some fucking redneck yokel who tried this shit and actually, like, fed it to their cat to see what would happen, and that's just gross. Don't. Because I'm pretty sure coffee beans are probably not healthy for your cat, but also then really you're gonna go dig through their poops to pick out the coffee? That's just stop. I'm gonna fucking gag. That's disgusting. Oh, God.
To not be able to do something a cat from the human realm can't do would be a slight against my pride as a cat from hell, meow. Alright, let's do it then, Tama. Leave it to...
I won't let you do something so idiotic. I love it. Thank God, because these two are idiots. It would not be the same. Phew. So much happened today. But I'm glad so much is moving in such a positive direction. I have to work hard myself, too. Yes?
That's me. Can I come in?
Yes, of course. Oh, that's true. I think we get a CG here.
Thanks for everything today. I really feel proud from the bottom of my heart to be able to become a part of everyone here.
That's going too far. But I'm relieved.
So, I actually wanted to borrow those spider plants again. I know it's arrogant of me to ask after I left them here like that.
Of course, you're more than welcome. I moved to pick up the plant when...
But money isn't a farewell gift. I just didn't know what to leave you. And actually, I feel a part of me just didn't want to separate from you.
I felt as if my body heat rose suddenly out of nowhere. I didn't know where I should look, and my eyes darted around everywhere.
I put Tama to sleep in my room.
Yeah, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, yeah, yeah. Oh, really? I'm sorry he's bothering you. You didn't have to...
And so, I have a proposal.
Mm-hmm.
How about we continue from the other day?
Continue?
Yes, continue.
I forgot that this CG... I thought this was in the after story, but it's not. It's here. It happened so fast. He took my hand, and in the next instant I was being held by him. He pushed you down on that fucking bed, and I am not complaining, sir. Keep going.
For your gift. How about me?
I mean, okay. I mean, I think you overestimate yourself. No, actually not at all. Come on, let's go. Don't joke around like that.
I'm serious. Very serious.
Our lips met again, making my skin tingle.
Sorry. I wanted to respect what you wanted to do a bit more, too, but I just can't.
Tetsunojo... The feeling of his lips was far too sweet, making even my spine tingle and writhe. I felt it would jump out of my body if I wasn't careful.
Or do you not want me anymore?
I couldn't believe what he was asking, considering what he was doing in the moment. After barging into my room, trying to take me...
You don't need me anymore.
There's something I want to know.
What?
What happened to cutting my head off? Girl, let it go! She's obsessed with it! As he let out a small sigh, for some reason his fingers started burying themselves under the hem of my skirt.
Oh, that was because I thought you might be attacked if you were around me. I'm sorry for threatening you and make you feel anxious and hurting you, so please forgive me.
He devoured my lips as he asked me to forgive him, making me feel he wasn't regretful at all. Well, you're going to have to apologize to me, in bed, repeatedly. No, let go.
You really don't want this.
Of course I do, girl, shut up. I was about to tell him I bought some new lingerie, but barely managed to swallow the words down before they spilled out. I thought and pondered over it for so long at the store and bought the one I thought was the nicest.
Spacey.
That was the most lovely voice he had spoken in. I won't be able to escape now that he's called my name like that.
I promise. I'll never say that again. I'll never treat you like that again.
Oh, we're not moaning. The large palm of his hand brushed against my skin. I hated it. I hated how I couldn't fight back against my desires.
Sometimes you just gotta let go.
I couldn't ask him to come back another day. I couldn't push away his hands. If you don't mind, maybe we can make the room a bit darker.
Oh, right.
He got off the bed and I watched as he scurried over to the light switch. I guess this day has finally come for me too. At my death at age 19, I hated men. I never imagined when I met him at the well that things would turn out like this. Fate and destiny are so strange. The moment the lights in my room turned off, an intense wave of shame washed over me. I didn't know what I was supposed to say right now.
Spacey.
I felt my heart squeeze itself as he called my name in that sweet, sweet voice of his.
Is this all right?
My My thighs jumped in reaction to his lips and his strong arms. He seemed thin when he stood upright, but my body was neatly tucked into his as he held me tight.
I'm not gonna stop anymore.
Is this all right? I'm not gonna stop, though, so like, why are you asking? No, I'm not moaning and panting, but, deeply, slowly our lips met. He grazed his hand across my hips over the fabric of my clothes, making me shake down to my toes.
Oh, no.
Huh?
It's been so long since I've held anyone. The warmth of your body feels so nice. I think I'm gonna be the one to go crazy first. You're so soft and you smell so nice. It just feels like I'm gonna go to heaven.
I mean, I hope so. Not like that, but you know. Not like literally actually go to heaven, but like I can make you feel like you're going to heaven. Oh dear God. No, you can't. You're from hell now.
Yeah, you're right. I get to be with you.
That's right. You aren't alone anymore. You don't have to wander around aimlessly anymore.
I'm sorry for bullying you, for saying I was gonna cut off your head. I'll do everything I can to apologize for it tonight, so forgive me.
You said you were going to cut off my head. The rest of them said they were going to rough me up. So, like, I feel like you're the lesser of all the evils at the moment, based on that. But also, they said that, but they're all a bunch of fucking little pansies up in here, okay? They're like goddamn little marshmallows. So they talk a good game. They talk rough, but they're soft as fuck. So, I knew it. He really didn't feel bad at all. He was spreading my legs apart as he asked me to forgive him.
I said all that and hated and cursed my life. But in the end, it worked out all right. I was able to meet you after all.
Tetsunojo, I felt that it wasn't the appropriate thing to say as he grazed his fingers across my thighs.
I can't tell how you're feeling. Oh, I can tell how you're feeling, you know.
I mean, is it because, like, I'm thrusting my hips at you, or because I'm moaning, or, like, gripping on? I mean, I'm pretty sure she's not, like, not saying anything, but I mean, like, I would just guess in the moment she's not, like, shoving you away screaming no, so, yeah, I guess you can tell how she feels. I mean, I feel like it's pretty obvious, you know? In her head, she's like, oh, you don't feel guilty at all, as she's pulling him closer, you know?
Kissing you, holding you like this, I can tell everything about what you're feeling.
Again, because my legs are wrapped around you? I mean,
don't run away.
Let go.
No. I told you I'm not stopping anymore.
She's like, let go. And she, like, you turn the lights off, and then he's like, then let go. You were the one who started this, girl. Stop saying this shit. I'm not moaning. I was trapped in a prison of ecstasy so intense I couldn't possibly imagine I had my first kiss only today. I wanted to keep kissing him so badly that the time I spent breathing felt like a waste. Oh, God, I love that line. Tatsunojo, I want you to do something.
What?
Me? Tell me you love me. His fingers that had been moving relentlessly now froze for a second. Tell me. He then held me tight.
I do. I love you.
My entire body grew hot as he whispered. That alone made me want to simply lose myself.
Do it. I just thought it would be uncomfortable for you to be told you're loved by a cursed man who can never die.
That's not true. I lightly touched his fingers. I couldn't say it either. I yearned for him and loved him so much, but that was exactly why I didn't want to be rejected from him and hid my feelings because of that.
You love me.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I love you so much.
Spacey, I love you so much.
Me too. I love you so much. I love you so much. Me too! It's such an absurd conversation, but, like, that's exactly how this would go.
Right now, I just really, really want you. I want to see the side of you I've yet to see.
His fingers begin to dig into my body again. That sounds painful. I'm not moaning and ohing, but like, oh. A sweet ache of pleasure spread from where his fingers traced, forcing my hips to rise again and again. You liar. You promised you wouldn't be mean to me anymore.
I'm not being mean to you at all. I'm only touching the person who's so precious to me and who I love so much.
No.
I want to see that you want me too. I want to make you want me. You're loved by everyone, so I want to make you mine and mine alone right now.
Tetsunojo. I tried to keep my voice down, but I couldn't hold back anymore. You know those pervs are listening outside. My skin, my hair, my fingers, all of me wanted him. You know, I don't think I have ever, when you're like, oh, like, you like, my hands, my skin, my whatever, my hair. I don't think my hair has ever wanted, has your hair ever wanted someone so much? And it's just a, like, you know, my lips, my hands, my thigh, you know, whatever, my body. You say all these things, my eyes wanted him because you want to, like, look at him. But your hair, that's the weirdest thing to ever say want someone is your hair. Yeah, I want his fingers running through it, sure, but, like, it's just a weird thing. It was a weird choice. Weird choice.
Spacey, do you know how happy I am right now?
I'm pretty sure she can feel it. So, yeah.
Right now, I'm touching the woman I love and hearing her as I do.
I'm not moaning. There's a lot of moaning going on.
I finally am able to be in love with someone.
He was all alone as time passed by. But that was finally coming to an end. I felt the joy coming from him and held on to him as hard as I could. I bet you can feel his joy.
You're lifting my curse. Thank you.
No, you did that.
It was because you were there, Spacey.
His body pressed hard against mine, and my breath stopped at the pleasure of being pinned down. Yeah.
I love you. You belong to me, Spacey.
Hell yeah, I do. Oh, she's getting intense. The intense, wild sensations swallowed my body and soul. I was a transient, an empty vessel with no memory. Ain't gonna be empty in a minute. But I was empty no longer. Kind of forgot she said that. He filled me up, literally. Tatsunojo, I love you. I love you so much. I feel like this is like the steamiest because it's like everywhere you kind of get, you're like, all right, I know what happened. And this one, you're just like, oh, are we like, is this happening? Are we in the midst of this? Like we're just experiencing. Okay, thanks. And I get to read it twice. Jesus. It's not any less awkward the second time.
Oh, what a happy guy I am. I can't believe I'm able to take a shower in the middle of the day with the woman dearest to me.
There you go, there's your last CG. Watch out or you'll slip and fall.
That's alright, I'm not that much of a fool.
He seemed in high spirits, touching my wet hair and skin. Hey, I wanted to ask, but were you born with those eyes? Wait for it.
Are you curious?
They suit you so well. I like those colors. Probably because they were the colors of your eyes.
Actually, this is part of another curse put on me.
What?
This horrible purple tint of sin. If you know its secret, the curse might spread to you.
No, that curse wasn't the only thing put on you?
I've lived for too long. My soul has been trapped by my own
Kikoku? Kikoku.
Never letting me find peace.
Kikoku, the wailing cries of a soul belonging to someone who died a sorrowful and unfulfilling death. Tatsunojo.
These eyes come from my original sin. The blood of fools became beautiful poison, freezing my eyes cold. My right eye, it seethes.
Pressing his hand against his right eye, he hung his head down. Mr. Tetsunojo, are you messing around with me?
Ah, the seal! That's broken now.
I looked to see both his eyes, now colored completely black. What's wrong? Are you alright?
Just kidding. They're just colored contacts.
Are right when he showed me with pride the purple contact on his fingers.
Oh, the lens went down the drain. Oh, and right after you said you liked them too.
They gave the man heterochromia and it wasn't even fucking real. It wasn't even fucking real. It wasn't even like, well, it was actually because, when, Sensei Nono cursed me and then that happened. Like, not even that. No, it was just a contact. Fuck you. I'm so mad. That is the biggest bamboozle in this game. What the shit? Rude. I'm just saying that was unnecessary. You didn't need to bitch slap us in the face. You could have just let it go and just left him being our heterochromia boy, okay? But no, you had to take that away. Douchey. Mad about it. 0 out of 10. Don't recommend this route. No, I still love it, but I was just like, what the fuck? That is cold. Not even. Did this man really fight against Sensei Nono? And now you can see, like, his eye doesn't look as purpley colored. It's barely noticeable, though. Well, I know how he can be. Don't feel so down, Tetsunojo. I saw something like that online. You can just buy more again. I wanted to cheer him up as he stood there with his shoulders drooping. I moved in to kiss him. But then he moved to kiss me first.
I'm so happy you told me you love me. I only started putting these on as part of being Jack, so I was thinking I should start leaving them off soon. But if you like them, I'll buy some new ones.
Jack didn't die. He's just on break, right?
That's right.
His body brushed against mine as if wanting attention. As if sharing the droplets of water from our shower, we kissed each other deeply. Hey, Tetsunojo, I remembered something. You told me before that you wanted to make a song for me, remember?
Oh yeah, I did.
Before I must cross the Mitsuse River, I wish I could simply vanish like the foam in a tear. Now that you aren't going to vanish, I want you to give me a song that's really happy. Will you make one?
Of course I will. Whether it be a single verse or 100, I'll make it for you. I really want to do so right away, but wait for that just a bit. Right now, my desire to touch is winning out, so I can't really come up with any lyrics now.
He grazed his fingers along my wet back, making me want to cling on to him. I really can be so self-serving. Hating men was supposed to be my creed, and now I wanted him so badly I couldn't stand it.
For a while, I needs to be recovering, which means I can show my love to you like this as much as I want. Princess of Hell, would you allow this man, for now, with his plain black eyes, to whisper words of love to you?
Of course, because I love you too.
I'm glad to hear that.
I gently kissed him. He didn't need to fear being alone anymore. Neither of us would vanish with the foam. How beautiful. Aww. Isn't that lovely? Oh, yeah, and I put him in this... After we finished the game, I was like, wait, let's go put him in his bathing outfit. So there he is in his bathing outfit, and, we didn't get that, you didn't get that experience this time because he was already in it. But just imagine we went through. It's fine. Hari's archive. Right. The thing I forgot to do the first time we did this was read the report, because I'm like, what do we do? Like, it's been so long since I played a route in this game because I was finishing up our other one. So I couldn't remember, and then I had to look back, and I'm like, oh, we usually read their little report here, and then we do all the rest of the stuff, because I was like, I think we just do all the other stuff at the end. Yeah, I forgot. So, you get this at least. Anyway, nickname Jack Kuro. Or Kuro. There's a comma. Assigned to the Eternal Hell. Date of death, March 18th, 1593. Sorta, but not really. Height, 190 centimeters. Weight, 85 kilograms. Sins, attempted murder of Ono no Takamura. Date of birth, February 10th, 1567. Astrology sign, Aquarius. Blood type, B. Hobbies, tea, walks, creative hobbies. Okay, whoops. Special skills, tea ceremonies, writing song lyrics, household chores. Look at that, you're gonna get along with Sharaku just fine. Our two moms. Strengths, love for animals. Weaknesses, I think I have a different money sense than others. I mean, I guess we should have been reading this in their voices, but whatever. Favorite foods, anything that's tea flavored. Disliked foods. Anything that looks grotesque. You get behind that. You can get behind that. You're like, I don't care if it tastes good, it looks horrible. So sometimes it's hard. Yeah. Recent interests, thinking up meals to cook, writing love songs, impressions of the Hell Guardian. For undoing my curse, thank you so much. Requests for the Hell Guardian. I'd love to experience any tortures you'd like to try on me. What a kinky little motherfucker. Life events. He was the child of Sokyu Imai of the Sakai Council. His father was a wealthy merchant, weapon handler, and also a tea enthusiast. He learned swordsmanship at a young age, but in his conflict of having to kill people in order to protect others, he left the way of the sword. In the streets, Goemon Ishikawa... in the streets! I was just like waiting for in the streets, Goemon Ishikawa, but Tetsunojo am I in the sheets? Like, you can't start with in the streets without having the in the streets, in the sheets thing in your brain somewhere, you know? Goemon Ishikawa's act of stealing from merchants and lords and giving to the poor was hailed as justice. Feeling doubt in what justice was, he threw everything in his life away in an attempt to flee to the southern countries, only to be attacked by pirates. Upon his death, his desire awakened, causing his sword, which he had left behind, the Murasamamaru. That's so fucking hard, guys. It's too complicated. Anyway, to appear in his hand. With his blade, he attempted to cut down the servant of hell who came to take him, Ono no Takamura. Tetsunojo angered Ono no Takamura, who told him, if you wish to live so badly, you should go ahead and just live forever, putting a curse on him, forcing him to live eternally at his age just as he was about to die. So there you go. Now we can go to our... Boop, 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 ba-doo, boop, ba-doo, boop, boop. And this is the game that we love because we can switch the image and we don't have to worry about the A button acting like the back button, which it shouldn't. It should always just cycle through. Like when you get to the end, it should just start back again. This is the way it's supposed to be done. Games. So mad when they don't do this. Because then you have to know how many there are. Or if you were going to have the A button, like, okay, here's version 1, here's version 2, and then it goes back. Have a little number somewhere in a corner somewhere that says 1 of 2, 2 of 2, so that you know, okay, now is the time to move to the next. Because, like, do the people who, like, code this section of the game and the CGs, like, think people want to go like this and then this? What's the point of having the right button act as a skip ahead if I hit the A button to see if there's another version of this CG, and if there's not, it acts like the back button. Then I gotta kick to the next one, and then I gotta hide the menu thing. Like, it's disjointing and disorienting, and nobody wants that. We want a nice, smooth flow through the things. You know what I mean? So, like, whoever was like, no, A should just cycle through in a loop, so you could just continually go through a loop, or it doesn't do anything, so that people can enjoy... I still love this one. You know, enjoy all the CGs without all the distractions. He is a fucking genius, and they understand us, is all I'm saying. That's just the memory flashback one. And there he is, just bowing to us. It's so weird because when this one first pops up, you're like, what the fuck? Oh, we're looking, or like at the side of his thigh, looking over his thigh at a weird angle. It's bizarre. Interesting choice, you know? They were like, let's make this interesting. It works. For interesting. It's a little, you're like, what the hell? Like, oh, there you are. And then you're going to stroke our thigh. Yeah. Keep doing it. And then yeah, that's our memory of it. Again, this one looks so awkward. Her hands are just so awkward in it. But this one's cute. And then the flashback of it. Okay. And there you go. He's like, yeah, you want this? And then she's like, no. And then he leaves. The first time he shoved us down on the bed. Oh, and his sword scarf. I like it because even though it does also kind of look like sponge painting that people used to do on their walls back in the day, it kind of also looks like space. So, like, you know, I'm here for that. Because his scarf wasn't magically sparkly like that. Maybe it was and they just didn't show us. Maybe it's supposed to be a sparkly scarf. But also, you know what I mean? Like, they make it look like, especially in this one, like that his eye is not just a colored contact because of how like the light's coming off. You know what I'm saying? It looks like it's actually something related to his curse or something. So like then turning it into a colored contact is such a slap in the face. Hi, come here. Do you need to go? Come here, give me a minute. Give me a second. Don't go. I know. It's almost time for you to have a break, but I don't trust you pooping on my floor and stuff like you've been a brat lately, and you're getting all stretchy and fidgety, so come here. Can you? There you go. I'm sorry, my headset. There you go. Good boy. You gonna come back? I can't see you. I have to have my head turned. Are you coming back or what? Okay, fine. You know what? You can fly back if you want. I'm leaving you there. You can fly back if you want. You know where I am. That one's adorable. Come on. You can fly back. We're going to be here for like 2 more minutes. Oh, everyone's sharing. I love Tama photobombing in the front. And this one's like Jack's blushing in this one. The other one, he looks like, oh God, what's happening? And this is like, oh, I'm blushing because everybody loves me. Feels slightly awkward. And she's like, what the fuck? And then everyone's like really happy. It's cute. And then there you go. Tongue down my throat. Love it. The little bit of drool that looks like it's dribbling out of her mouth is quite disturbing. I hate that. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's not sexy. It's not. It's disgusting. I hate it. I don't know why when they describe things like that, like, oh, the spit trails. Ugh, I'm gonna gag. I'm gonna gag. It's not sexy. Listen, more power to you if you think that's sexy, but I just, ugh, gross. It's like, it's one thing when you're kissing, like, you know you're swapping spit, but then it's like the spit trail or people describing it or seeing it in CGs is just disgusting. Like, I just don't, I'm not like, yeah, it's hot. I'm like, ew, gross. Oh my God. Anyway. It's kind of like reading, like, sex scenes is, like, awkward and weird, but, like, in real life, like, okay, whatever. But, like, reading them is awkward. I don't know. And there's our sexy shower scene. So, see, like, this one, he's got his contact in, right? And then he's pretending it's like, oh, my eye! And now it's out. It's slightly different. You can barely tell on this one, to be fair. And it's also hard to tell because, like, yeah, it's like, it's really hard to see the difference, but. And then we're back to the beginning. We did, I think, in our original ending of this, we used this one. This is like, I feel like everybody has seen this one a million fucking times over, but it works. So, there you go. Anyway, this is now the second time I have finished Jack's Round. And we will actually, perchance, get to the other ending where we do all the other stories and stuff like that. Hopefully, again, I want to get it done, but everything that keeps happening, who knows? And I'm kind of exhausted right now. So even though I could record it right now, I'm not gonna. I don't know if I'll get it done tomorrow. We'll see if someone comes to my house and deals with my roof. And if not, then my mom's gonna be here. So, like, you know. But it's one of those, like, if I try to plan and bust everything because someone will come, no one will come. But if I'm like, yeah, whatever, we'll see. It's okay. So I will get it done. Hopefully you won't notice a gap between that. But like I said, there might be a gap between the end of this route and Goemon's because Lord knows what the fuck is going on. Everything's falling apart, but I'm not gone. I don't want to leave you guys. Voltage tried to make me leave, and I didn't want to. And we came to an agreement that I will stay. And then the universe is like, yeah, but go fuck yourself. So, like, I don't know. But this is where I'm happy. This makes me happy, but, like, just with everything going on, I am exhausted. Not from playing the games. Like, I don't want you to think that. This is the only thing that kept me sane while work was extremely stressful. So, like, having a fear that it was being taken away was so fucking traumatic. And, like, again, seeing the leak in the roof and having those two things not recorded or whatever, like, the only thing that I was like, well, we still have a channel, though. It's fine. It's fine. We'll figure it out. It's just frustrating because I just want someone to come and fix this and be done with it, because if I've got to take all my shit down, it's like, oh my God, it's just, I gotta take all my shit down, and then I'm already behind, and then I gotta put it all back up, and that's gonna take fucking forever, and it's like, you know, Everything is just happening all at once and I hate it. Like, I need things to stop, you know? I'm tired. Like, fuck. But anyway, and I just have so much time I can't record this month because of doctor's appointments and my mom being here. And then next month because I got a wedding to go to. So it's like, what the fuck? So. But I have been telling you that for a while, that we might be behind, but like come October, then I got, as long as the universe goes and fucks off and bothers somebody else, you know, I will fucking take the rest of my goddamn vacation, October, November, and record stuff and do whatever, but, you know. But you're already used to it, because there might not be a game going up in tandem right now, just because now I'm really, you know, I was behind, and then I was like, well, I'm kind of ahead, because nothing went up for a week, so, and then I'm behind, like, you know what, anyway, it is what it is. We'll get there. We'll get back to normal. We'll be okay at some point, but like right now, the universe hates me, so. At any rate, this was, don't go gray, don't go dim down, but anyway, this was Jack's happy ending. We'll get his tragic end, well, the bad one, next time, and then do all the fun little after stories, so. I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.